Hey, Dakota here. Heading out on December 23rd, out our driveway, down Barnardsville, Stockton Branch Road, Old Mars Hill Highway. Gonna do about a 50 miler with two big climbs in it today, so we're gonna go through this pretty quick. After I get off of Old Mars Hill Highway here, I jump onto a long ridge to take that up to Mars Hill. I just love going up Long Ridge. It's just a beautiful little gentle 6% curvy road up to Mars Hill. Coming into Mars Hill, going to take a left on 213 right through Mars Hill. I'm going to take this all the way down on 213 till I get to Grapevine. Grapevine Road is just a beautiful climb, Grapevine climb. Here I am on the climb, and it just climbs from, I started out at about 2,000 feet. Going to climb to about a little over 3,100 feet on this climb. From bottom to top, it's about 7 miles if you conclude when you from the lowest point to the highest point. The higher I go, you'll see more snow along the edge of the road. It was about 35, 36 at the start of the ride, but it warms up as the day goes on. Here I'm going over the top of Grapevine. Now I'm going to drop down for about the next 8 miles. So I'm going from a little over 3,100 feet down to about 2,100 feet. And I was kind of careful on the descent here. Some of those corners looked a little icy, a little frosty, and I wasn't going to take any risks. But the lower I get on the Grapevine descent, this would be on the north side of it. I went up the south side, descending on the north side. Here I'm getting to the bottom, and now I'm on Big Laurel Road. Taking Big Laurel Road down to the bottom of a Walnut Creek climb. So I descended on Big Laurel. Now I'm up climbing again on Walnut Creek climb. So I descended to about 2,100 feet. Now I'm going to climb to 3,100 feet in 2 miles. So climbing Walnut Creek climb is I average about 235, 240 watts climbing this 2 mile. There's some 13% gradient here at the top. And you can see a little more snow as I get up over 3,000 feet elevation. Of course, like every uphill, there's a downhill on the other side. So now I'm bombing down on the south side of Walnut Creek climb, and that's like a 45 mile an hour descent. And taking this back down to 213, the highway I came out of Mars Hill on. And now I'm taking a left. I'm going to head north. And I do take some side roads, but eventually I end up back in Mars Hill. And so now it's just a matter of returning back to the way I came out. Now, this is a great little route out of Mars Hill. If you start in Mars Hill and did what I just did with the 2 climbs, it's about a 37-mile loop. But starting at my house and then riding back to my house, I do take a little alternative route home. I take Turkey Branch rather than Long Ridge. So now I'm bombing down Turkey Branch descent down to the Little Ivy River. So I did add a few miles on at the end, so I didn't do exactly the same ride at the end that I did at the beginning, but I will end up at the same spot. So going along the Little Ivy River on Little Ivy Road, the one that got just totally decimated by the flood. And now I'm back on Old Mars Hill Highway, about 2.5 miles from our house, heading back home. So it's kind of this is a descent coming down Old Mars Hill Highway. Got to do the ascent now, back up to the top, which is short. It's only about a 1/4 mile back up to Stockton Branch Road, and then about 1.5 miles to Barnardsville Highway. And here I am, back on Ivy Hill Road. Our house is just about 100 yards up the road, and on the left-hand side, end of another beautiful ride. Ended up with 49 miles, and there it is. And had about 4,500 feet of climbing. You know, we always talk about if you get about 100 foot per mile on a route, that's a lot of climbing. So in 49 miles, I had almost 4,500 feet of climbing. So a nice climbing day. I averaged a little over 200 watts. Yeah, I did have my e-bike. You know, I shut the thing off when I'm on descents or flat, but on the climbs, it really helps to keep rolling at that 2 to 250 watt effort. Hey, thanks for coming along. Hope everybody has a great day. Hey, a little bonus. I tacked on a piece of video from the next day. So this is Christmas Eve day. And I took a route that was going to take me down on forks of Ivy Road, and I forgot the bridge over the forks of Ivy Road over the Little Ivy River is one of the bridges that got taken out. And so I did see the sign saying road closed and bridge out, but I wanted to go out and take a look. It's just unbelievable.